Your skincare is going to do nothing, honey, for you if you want to age back. That is just the foundation of what you're doing. Your skincare is important. However, skincare can only play so much at foundation phase level when it comes to aging back. Hi, my name is Adabala. I'm the author of this book, You Are a Genius at Aging Backwards, Queen of Wellness and Aging Back Mogul. Yes, so guys, if you really, really want this, and you really, really want to age back, you have to be a little bit more open-minded in the sense that, yes, the skincare is going to make your skin glow. Yes, it's going to take care of your skin barrier, but it is not designed to age you back. There are aging research scientists in Harvard University and Stanford who are doing extensive research on how we can use epigenetics to age back. Epigenetics is gene expression where we turn genes on and off, on, off to affect the results. So if you really want to age back, you need to know a lot more than basic answers like skincare, good cleansers, good moisturizer. Sunscreen is amazing, but if that's the only thing you're doing, you're not doing enough. If you are in your 30s, your 40s, and your 50s, approaching your 50s, and skincare is the only thing you rely on to affect your aging signs, because essentially, we are talking about aging science here. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe. I am new on YouTube and I've been on TikTok for over a year. I have 25,000 followers on TikTok and I would like to grow this community on YouTube because I think this is really truly where I am supposed to be sharing my information, because my information is long form and it's very, very detailed, and it requires someone who's willing to receive more valuable information that you can save and download for later. So yeah, let's get into that whole skincare thing. So skincare companies and the skincare industry, they are using certain active ingredients in their skincare that have certain claims sometimes. And sometimes those active ingredients are not going to be effective enough to address what you want to address. So for example, sunken eyes is not really something that you can affect with eye creams, no. Crow's feet, around wrinkling around the eyes. There's certain creams that you can use certain retinoids, but they're not really going to be as effective as you think so. If you want to affect your wrinkles with retinoids, you have to use superior options of retinoids. Like for example, prescription retinol can be quite effective, and some retinoids that are superior and a little bit on the upmarket side can affect you positively. Then we want to talk about the wrinkles, the lines and nasolabial folds, the 11s, and all these things that come with aging signs. The skin texture, which changes. I noticed with me that my skin texture started to change as I was aging. Skin texture and dull skin, dry skin. As you get older, ladies, particularly in your late 30s up to your 40s, you are going to experience that you're losing moisture in most people, not all people, because you're gonna get that one person on the comments who say, I don't have that. Well, you may be the exception to the rule, but majority of people, as they age, they lose hydration. So you need to replace that. If you're someone that cares about your skin and looking your absolute best, you need to use more superior moisturizers now. Thick humectants, water-loving magnets that are going to positively affect the hydration level. So aging, we are dealing with a lot of things. Collagen drops. That one starts affecting you in your 20s already. By the time you're in your 40s, it's dropping every year. And collagen is what's going to affect the plumpness of your face, how plumpy and full your face look, the volume basically. So if you're not addressing these things, eventually they're going to start showing in your 40s, but you can still start to positively affect them by using collagen supplements, going for collagen treatments, beauty treatments to positively affect your collagen synthesis and collagen production. And then also another thing that people don't realize is that, especially amongst the Black community, is that uneven skin tone, pigmentation, is a part of aging process as well. It can be a part of it, while it may be caused by different things. For example, melasma can be caused by pregnancy. It can also be caused by aging. Why? Because the older we are, the more exposed we are to the sun rays. The UV rays, they are causing sunspots for some people, not everybody. And then for some people, they are causing uneven skin tone as well as hyperpigmentation. And how you can help yourself, how you can shield yourself from these things is by being an educated customer, as well as you can shield your skin by wearing sunscreen religiously. So if you don't wear sunscreen religiously, you should expect at a later stage to develop things like sunspots, to develop things like pigmentation easily. Especially the older you are, the skin is getting thinner, so it's more vulnerable, right? I see so many women, using the alternative of covering everything with makeup and actually not really doing anything effective for the face. So if you feel like you don't want to do too many things, I would suggest that you get amazing hydrating moisturizers, as well as amazing sunscreen protection. And you invest some hats that are wide brimmed, okay? Not a cap, because a cap is not going to protect the sides of your face. You need a wide brim hat when you go out in the sun. And you need to also invest in wide eye sunglasses that are going to cover your eye area, because your eye area is the most sensitive part, in the sense that it's got the thinnest skin in your face. So that is where your age is going to show the most, and that is where your age is going to be affected the most. So you kind of need to protect, you have to have a protection that is going to cover those under eyes. And as much as you'll be using sunscreen, you need an extra protection. Those are the basic things that you can do to help you to age better. Now, if you are like me and you want to take it a bit further, I am in my late 30s, by the way, because a lot of people always want to know my age. I am in my late 30s. So if you want to positively affect and you want to go deep, much deeper, you need to consider things that are going to penetrate the dermis when it comes to skin care, as well as beauty treatments. So something like micro needling with radio frequency could be effective. It's given a lot of people great results because it penetrates the dermis and it does corrective work in the dermis. Therefore, it helps you with the collagen synthesis and it gives you new skin. And this is something that you can do for maintenance every now and again. You can go do your own research, how often you want to do this. There's also other beauty treatments that you can consider, like red light therapy is amazing because red light therapy penetrates the dermis. It goes into different wavelengths. It has different wavelengths that affect the skin positively. For example, the blue light affects your skin, a skin that is acne prone, and the red light is for the aging, the fine lines and the wrinkles and the smoothing of the skin, making you appear more youthful. But this is a long-term treatment that you can do. You can either buy yourself a professional grade red light therapy, which is going to be effective. I feel like when it comes to these red light therapy devices, the higher the price, sometimes the more effective the product, because it's got wavelets that can penetrate deeper. So you can either consider professional grade one, you get it at home, the one that they use at the salon, or you can get an LED mask, which is, the one that I use is a current body wave one. I think it's, the current body wave one, which is very effective. It is more on the upmarket side, but it actually works. And another thing you can consider is getting these treatments at a beauty salon. But the thing is, with a beauty salon, you have to keep going and you have to keep going. And it can accumulate in terms of, expense. So yeah, ladies, when it comes to aging back, it requires a lot more than just skincare, than just using natural products. A lot of people are also in this thing of, let me use some natural ingredients and organic skincare. Well, that can be amazing. It's not the only thing that's going to help you. You need to be someone who is willing and open to considering medical treatments, like medical grade products and things that show efficacy and are evidence-based in the anti-aging community, things that actually work, supplementations that actually work according to what the anti-aging community is using and is affecting them positively. So that's the kind of like mentality that is going to take if aging back, or rather preserving youthfulness, or rather looking your best version of yourself, because not everybody is going to go for necessarily a very youthful face. But if you want to look for if you are looking for a healthy looking face, so a healthy looking face is not dehydrated. It's not dry and, it's moistured, it's glowing, those kind of things. You want the best version of yourself when it comes to positively affecting your skin and your face when it comes to looking your absolute best. So it's different things for different people. We're not all going for the same goal, but we might be going for similar goal and might have to do similar things to get to those goals. So if you like this video and this kind of content is helpful in any way, please do subscribe to my channel. I am new. Please like the video and please share it and please comment. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.